breaking it, babe, just stay in the town. I'm on the edge, I ain't coming down. I get too high, I'm afraid of the ground. I'm young and I'm paid to play with these sounds. Ignoring the call, she shutting that down. Started the top and I'm taking it down off the champagne. Took a break from the brown on a rampage, I've been giving it brown. Shawty been solid some time now. I'm aligned for the wine, dine, and I'm with it. Look where we started and look where we at. I can see where we headed, but I can't see me finish.
All right. Let's keep it a buck, man. Have you ever sat back and wondered, why the hell do I keep attracting the same kind of women, and not in a good way? Like, no shade, but I'm talking about former tricks. Like chicks that was out here like straight for the streets. It seemed like I kept attracting these women over and over. But let's be serious. I mean, they came with baggage. And I'm sitting here like, yo, what is it about me that I keep attracting these same exact type women? And what kind of energy am I putting out for this to keep on happening? But here's the thing. It ain't just about me or about them. It's about you too. What kind of energy are we putting out to attract the same kind of people? We're going to unpack all this today. I'm going raw, pause, unfiltered, uncut. So kick back, make you something to drink. We about to unpack all this. We're going to tap into this today. But yeah, I never understood why I kept attracting the same type women.
Vibe blowing at the J, got the loud jumping at the pay.
Yeah, so I had a problem, man. I kept attracting the same type women, and most of the women I was attracted was former tricks. Former prostitutes. It was wild. Like every single woman that I came across for a period of time in my life was for the streets. Thank goodness for condoms. But I was wondering what is it about me what am I doing to keep attracting these type women? You know, first of all, I was on some thirsty stuff. Like, for a period of time, I lived on the chat lines. Those chat lines, those live links, and one-to-one or whatever. And you always, when I was on there, the women on there presented themselves a certain way. You know, conversation went good and everything was good. So we decided to, you know, talk offline and exchange numbers or whatever. Then we end up linking. And every time I link with one of these females off the chat line, it was always they come into the conversation talking about they behind on this, they behind on that, or we about to link. Oh, when you're on your way, can you bring me a Rello? Can you bring me something to drink? Can you bring me something to eat? Or whatever it was. I was like, damn, they coming in asking for stuff, but I was a simp for a while. I'm a recovering simp. So I was simping out to these chicks, you know. Everything they asked for, I made a way to come and bring it because I wanted the company. I wanted to see if I could, you know what I'm saying? But as time progressed, I started noticing that I was lightweight paying for it. Then when I started like vetting these chicks, asking them a little bit about their past and all that, a lot of them didn't work. So I'm like, well, how the hell was you making your money? And I started putting two and two together. Like, this is what they doing. They meeting these guys on these chat lines and they selling it. They selling it, definitely selling it. I had linked up with another chick some years ago. I was on the bus. I was actually riding the bus. I was just about to get me a car or whatever, but I had to had about a week out or whatever, so I was catching the bus or whatever, right? And she was pretty, nice smile, nice teeth, short. And all I was thinking about when I was looking at her was like, damn, I could fold her up and have my way. She was they call that fun size. Yeah, she's about 5'2", in shape, belly button was showing. You know, I'm like, damn. So we exchanged numbers, had a good conversation. She was all smiles and everything. I started hitting her up a little bit. A few days later, I started hitting her up, texting and stuff like that. Then we eventually started linking. And then before I knew it, I had this chick driving my car and everything. And she made a mistake, a huge mistake. She thought, like, a lot of the women I noticed I was seeing, they thought I was some kind of like, I was a lame or whatever. I was a cornball because I dressed a certain way. I carried myself a certain way. But I have a past or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? They didn't know how connected I was. The shit got back to me about her. She was tricking up some shit, y'all. She was tricking up some shit. When I tell you, she was tricking up some shit. She was tricking up some shit. Shorty ain't had nowhere to go or whatever. And she was staying with me for a while. And I caught wind of her doing this shit because she left her phone out unlocked. I go through the phone, I see her sending nudes out, asking guys how much they wanted to pay for. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. So I had to cut her loose. But Shorty didn't want to leave me alone. She kept popping up at the job. I'm like, why you want to be up under me and be around me? And you sitting up here, you got all the, you know, you tricking back to back, like tricking. You know what I'm saying? So I let that go, man. I let that go because that was, not only did she didn't care about herself, she didn't care about nothing, like risking her health or not risking my health. All she wanted to do was smoke. I guess she was going out topping niggas off for weed, just doing whatever for whatever. I heard she was having threesomes with one of her best friends. They was hanging tough. I guess they was doing it together. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot, man. Still didn't learn. Still was out there hitting the chat lines, meeting other chicks. Yeah. And I was I'll tell you. Met another chick I had got real serious with. She presented herself a certain way. Like every chick I met was presenting themselves like so professional and pretty smile, pretty everything, like gorgeous. This chick was gorgeous. She came out and telling me that she had a serious past. I'm like, damn. Like every last chick for like a 3 or 4 year period I've met was either an ex-porn star or some kind of, they was for the streets. I had one chick, I got real serious with her. I was looking for love in the wrong places. That's what was wrong with me. Like, we gonna get to that though. Met one chick, very professional, very well spoken, had a nice job. Met her, she had 2 of her kids with her. They was like teenagers or whatever. And everything was going good. We hit it off. And we had exchanged numbers or whatever, right? And I ended up hitting her up about midnight one night. Not about 11 to 12 o'clock. She lived about an hour away from me in Columbus, Ohio. So a little bit outside of Columbus. So we was talking or whatever. I hit her up that night. She said, "Oh, let me call you back. I'll call you back in a couple hours." I'm like, "Huh? Why a couple hours?" That should have been my red flag right there. But she ended up calling me back about 4 o'clock in the morning. We talked till the next day, just chopping it up or whatever. She tells me she ain't did nothing in 5 years. She's been celibate. That was a lie. She told me she had 2 kids until I told her I had 6. And she said, "Oh, I got 6 too." Should have left her alone for that lie. Then the whole 5 years thing was really had me like, damn. Like, she knew exactly what to say to reel me in all the time. Like, then she had a tongue ring. She topped me off one time and said, before she did it, "I've never done this before." I'm like, what? You know? I'm thinking like she had done this before. She got a tongue ring. She went down there and did it like a pro. I'm talking about spit on it. Gave it to what they call that, grinded pepper lotion and everything. You know what I'm saying? And it was wild. She told me she had never did this before. That was a lie. So we kind of sat down. I started telling her like, man, you got to keep it real with me. Keep it a buck. Like, what's going on with you? Like, you ain't telling me something. I just felt it in my intuition was telling me like she ain't telling me everything. So she told me that she used to shoot corn. She didn't got double teamed and all types of stuff. I'm like, wow. But by that time I knew all this, I was in too deep. And it caused trust issues in that situation, because if you lied about small stuff, you lie about everything. And 3 years into that relationship, I found out she was a habitual liar. And, you know, dealing with that situation, it made me fall back from just dating and dealing with people, period. You know, I had to look at myself and see, what is it about me that I keep attracting these same type of women? What is it about my energy that I'm putting out? Maybe they picked up. Women can tell if you a simp, you got simp written across your forehead. I was a straight simp. Always willing to go above and beyond for somebody that will go above and beyond for me. Always trying to pay for everything. Always trying to just give my all. Willing to let a chick move in at the drop of a dime just to have a body around me. Just always looking for validation from a woman and looking for companionship and just looking for that body to be there. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, it was crazy, because I always ended up the one being lied to, being manipulated, gaslighted, and love bombed the hell out of me too. Like, these women that lived that lifestyle before, they know how to love bomb the hell out of you. They know to tell you exactly what you want to hear to get their way. They know how to use their bodies to get what they want. Like, a chick like that will get into a relationship with a simp, and she'd give it to him good just to get something that she wants, but then starve him out for a few weeks, probably going out topping somebody else off and going out giving it to somebody else on the regular. But the good guy, she'd starve him out. And that's what was happening to me. Treated me like a cornball. And I dealt with it like a dummy. And then no sooner than they wanted something, they was putting out astronomical sex, like just the greatest. So it just totally blinded me. And I was still going out there just giving, not receiving nothing. Simp.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Donations can be made to the Cash App.
Wake up and
Thank
bake
you
up
so
this
much.
shit. Jump
God
out the
bless
crib.
you.
Stack up my C-note this shit. Killing my ego this year. All for the people this year. Only believe in the real. I do believe in no fear. And I got gang in this. I never switch on the tribe. I keep it all the way real. I'm in control of my feels. You see my highlights and study my real. Yeah. I'm showing more love this year. Running more plays, finna scale up my business this year. The world in my palm, I'm a star. I deliver my cadence. I'm serving up chills to my peers. Bringing the bread for the fam. Everything good on the side. Everything coming together. New whip, no leash, no key. They heat it. California on the plate. I'm out here playing for keeping. I pull up, she leaking. She want me for the weekend. My foot on the gas where the brakes. Hate me or love me, you see me. Flex, yes. I got my foot on their neck. I'm out with a squad to the death. Get to the checks. Flex, yes. Got nothing to lose, it's something to prove. Come from the trench. Cuban links on my neck, tanking. Freeze, smoking on dope, that diesel. Freeze, run until I miss my season. Laid back, geeky, smoking on dope, that diesel. Young nigga gone off the deep end. Run until I miss my season. I keep a stack of them blessings, I'm ballin', I'm play callin'. They chain on me matching my smile, you know that I stay saucin'. Wrist flooded, she drowning. We good on this side, everything coming together. New whip, no lease, no key in it, they heat it. California on the plate, I'm out here playing for keeping. I pull up, she leaking, she want me for the weekend. My foot on the gas with the brakes. Hate me or love me, you see me. Flex, yes, I got my foot on their neck. I'm out with a squad to the death. Get to the chase, flex, yes, got nothing to lose, it's something to prove. Come from the trench, Cuban links on my neck, changing. Freeze, smoking on dope, that diesel. Freeze, run until I miss my season. Laid back, geeky, smoking on dope, that diesel. Young nigga gone off the deep end. Run until I miss my season.
Once we understand that it is through our five senses that these imprints are being made on our subconscious mind, we can then consciously begin to utilize